Nityanam Chevanatram Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tattvajayamadhyave Nasabhayeshu Bhavareshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavata Bhakti Bhavadinashiki Krishna Swatam Bhagavate Dharmanyanamiti Saha Kalavashtadrishanesha Purana Samarata Sarani Sivadayishate Tarasamrita Shritasya Nanyachasya Ratikvashit Krishna Julia Bhagavata Viru Sarvashraya Krati Shoge Pradyakshaya Nanaharthakaya Premamaya Bhagavata Krishnena Shriyanga Radheta Harinayaka Gopya Krishna Ranga Bhagavatam Abran ki jai, Ratara Shiva Bhagavatam ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam Mahaprabhu ki jai. So reading from 10th Canto Bhagavatam, chapter 21, Venu Gita. Or in introductory verses, we're starting verse 5, which is Vasantilak Chandas. Vasantilak Chandas means like Brahma Samhita. Everyone's ready? I'll say it, then you say it. Parapitam Natavra. Wait a minute, let me finish. Parapitam Natavra Babu Karnyo Karnikaram.
Parapitam Natavra Babu Karnayo Karnikaram.
Ibrajvasha Kanaka Kavisham Vajyantim Shamalam.
Dibrat Vasa Kanaka Kavisham Vajyantim Shamalam.
Radhan Veneradar Shuda Yapurayan Goparinder.
Randran Veneradar Sudayo Purayan Goparinder.
Vrindaranyam Swapara Ramanam Pravisha Gita Kirti.
Vrindaranyam Swapara Ramanam Pravisha Gita Kirti.
So now looking at the translation, let's translate the verse. We'll try. So the first line, what words do you recognize? Karnaya, what is karna? Kavi karna for?
Poetry.
Yes.
No, yes.
Karna.
Karna, yes.
Karna means here. There was one of the Yadavas, one of the Kurus was named Karna. Who is his mother?
Kunti Devi.
Who is his father?
Surya.
Sri Narayan Bhagavan and Kunti Devi got together and produced Karna. So he's one of the sons of one of the Pandavas.
Yes. Elder Panda.
Elder Pandava. Interesting. So some years and Varavapu. What is Guru Vapu?
Body.
Guru Vapu.
body and instructions.
Instructions are good and
Vani is words.
words.
Bhaktivedanta, Vani is words, and Babu means form. Babu always means form. So the form of the Guru, I'm serving Guru Vani and serving Guru Babu. So if I'm cooking for Guru, or massaging Guru, or bathing Guru, or doing some personal service to Guru, it's called Babu Seva. If I'm carrying out the instructions, and studying and teaching, it's called Vani Seva. So Vara, Babu. What is Nata, Vara?
It's dance.
Dance.
Gaur Nataraj.
Gauranga Shiva.
Nataraj is the Shiva, but Gaur Nataraj is
Gauranga.
Ranga. So he's Natavara Babu. He's a dancer, his form is a dancer. Vara means best. Vara means Govardhan, increasing, better, improving. So we know someone's dancing, some guy is dancing, and he has ears. Guy is dancing, has ears. The guy has ears, right? And Karikara, what's a Karikara?
Flowers.
It's a flower. So he has a flower in his ears or something. So the guy's dancing, he's got flowers on his ears. Something like that, right? Second line. Vasa Kanaka Kavisam Vaishyantim Samalam. What does mala mean?
Garland. Garland.
Garland. Pushpamala. Idam Mayam Kling Gurangaya Namaha. Idam Mayam Kling Gurangaya Namaha. Idam Mayam Kling Gurangaya Namaha. So what kind of mala?
Vaijayanti.
How many flowers in Vaishyanti mala?
5 kinds of flowers.
Where do they come from?
Forest.
Flowers, wildflowers. Like you guys. You're wildflowers. 1, 2, 3, there's 5 wildflowers. 5 wildflowers right here. 1 wildflower, 7 Indian flower, North Indian flower, East Indian flower,
East.
North Indian flower, East Indian flower, Far East, South East, to the Northeast. Himalaya type. So 5 flowers. So this guy has got the flowers on his ears. He's wearing a mala. And what does vasa mean?
Clothes.
Green.
What's your vasan? What color is your vasan?
Green.
Of course.
That's Ekadash Bhav, Sipranali. Vasan, my dress. Goey skirt, or sorry, whatever you want, whatever you're into. So, and Tapta Kanchana, what does Kanchana, what does it mean?
Gold. Golden.
Gold. So somebody's wearing a gold dress with a mala. What does it sound like?
Krishna.
So the verse, so who's speaking the verse? Sukadeva Goswami in Gopi Bhav. He's admiring the extraordinary beauty of Krishna. He's got flowers on his ears. He's like an artistic dancer. And he has Vaishyanti mala. And what else? Let's look at line 3. While he's dancing and wearing this mala, Ranjan Venu Adara. What does Adara mean? Adara Amritam.
Lips.
Adara Amrita means what?
Nectar of the
From the lotus.
It's Mahaprasad. Mahaprasad is called Adara Amrita. Amrita means nectar. Adara means
Lips.
Lives. Lives. Adharamrita. So what is Radha Sudanidhi? What does Sudanidhi mean?
Ocean
Ocean
of
Pure
of nectar.
of ras.
Suda means nectar. So Adara Suda, Puryan, Purnam Paramadam.
Full.
Complete.
Complete.
Pura means full, complete. So his lips are full of nectar. Ask Radharani, she'll tell you about it. Any of the gopis. So, and the Venu is drinking that nectar. And who is he with? What when we say Gaur Bhaktarinda Ki? Gaur Bhaktarinda, what does Vrinda mean? His group, collection. What does Vrindavan mean?
A collection of
Forest.
forests.
Group of forests.
A group of forests. So Goparinda means group of cowboys.
Otherwise,
So Krishna with the cowboys playing, filling the flute with nectar lips. Completely Puryan, filling the flute with nectar lips. Nice meditation. The Ruis are saying he should fill our lips with the nectar of his lips also. If you can flute screen all the nectar, what about us? And the weird thing about it is we're female, you're male, and the Venu is male. Krishna has 3 flutes. What are the names of 3 flutes?
Venu, Vamshi,
Describe the Vamshi, describe the Venu.
small.
How small?
Little finger.
5 inches.
6 inches. Makes very high pitched sound, especially for calling cows. It carries a long way. What's a Vamshi?
Medium size.
What, 15, 18 inches. I know, he's centimeters, I don't know. 15, 18 inches. Half a meter. 8 inches, half a meter. What about Murli?
Logical.
25.
How big is Murli?
1 meter.
25 inches.
1 meter.
1 meter.
A very deep sound. So 2 are female. Which 2 are female?
Murali.
Vamshi.
Vamshi.
Which one's male?
Venus.
The Venu, this guy's drinking all nectar. The gopis are jealous. So what do they do about that? Now you say Brindaranya, Sopal Ramanam, Pravisha Gita Kirti. So everyone knows Gita. Gita means what?
Song.
Songs.
Song, singing, etc. What does Kirti mean?
Fame.
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 10th chapter Gita, verse 43.
Not 43, it is 34.
What? 23.
34.
Feminine qualities.
10, 34. 34.
10, no, 34. 43. 10th chapter Gita, chapter, verse 34.
Kirti Sri Vakshanari.
Yeah, there we go. Keep going.
I just know the second line. The Kirti Sri Vakshanari Nam.
Shri Kirti,
Shri
Shri,
Vak.
Vak. Vak, Vak. Vak, Vak. Vak, Vak. Vak means speech.
Speech.
Kirti means fame. Shri means beauty. Oh, it's so show you there. Right over by the window.
Here, give me.
Yeah, go out the window. So let's look at this. You singing the fame. What does Pravesh mean? Kriya Pravesh.
Entering.
Mandir Pravesh, enter. So Pravesha, this sounds like Pravesh, right? Yes, last line. Pravesha, see it? Pravesha. So when you see it, you have to remember what word you know. Try to figure it out. Pravesh means entering, moving into. Pada means what?
Feet.
Swa means what?
Swa.
His own feet. Dandakaranya sages, what does that mean, Dandakaranya sages?
The forest. Dandakaranya forest.
It means sannyasis who live in the forest. Dandi. Aranya means forest. Vrindaranya, whatever, Dandakaranya. Aranya means forest. So in the forest of Vrindavan, Krishna's feet, Swapadam, his feet are moving. And what does Ramana mean? Like Radha Raman. What does Raman mean?
Who want to give this?
Insight. Insight.
Rama means enchanting, means lover. Ramana means a lover, an enchanter, a lover, romancer. All these things are there. So Krishna is enchanting the forest of Vrindavan by leading in the marks of his footprints. Swapadam, Ramanam. So when Krishna walks in the forest of Vrindavan, Bhumimata feels Ramanam. She feels enchanted and feels romantic feelings. It's like when a lover touches the breast of the beloved gets excited. So in this case, beloved is Mother Earth, forest of Vrindavan, Vrindadevi, Vrindaranya, and the beloved is Krishna's feet. Swapada, his feet create loving sensations, just his feet. Radharani holds Krishna's feet on her breast. This shows that every part of Krishna's body is transcendental. We don't find any record, any love stories, any romance novels of lovers holding each other's feet on their heads or on their breasts or whatever. We don't find. But here, because Brahma's phrase and Brahma's speech, what does he say about this?
Angani yasya sakalendriya vrittimanti pasyanti panthi kalayanti chiram jaganti ananda chinmaya sadujjvala vigrahasya govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami.
Angani yasya sakalan jivitimanti. All the senses, all the indriya, all the senses, sakala indriya, all the senses of Krishna are interchangeable. So when Krishna touches Mother Bhumi with his feet, it's just like he kissed her lips with his lips. The feet become lips, and Mother Bhumi's land becomes kissed by Krishna's feet. So when lovers kiss each other, feelings of Ramanam increase, and feelings of romance and enchantment and amorous feelings increase by kissing. So this is all being woven in here. Because this is a love story, remember. This is the lovers, the Vivaha Prema Shaya is the Gopis, and the Vivaha Prema Vishaya is Krishna. And the Udipana spreads Mando, the forest of Vrindavan, and Krishna's feet, and Krishna's Vaishyanti Mala, and all these things. All these things are Udipana to stimulate amorous love in the Gopis. They see his mala, they get excited. They see his footprints, they get excited. Next Saturday, we'll see Krishna's footprints in Shambhari. It's our birthday venue. Like some people every year have birthday at High Regency. They rent a fancy hotel rents one dining room in a big hotel. All our friends come there, and the chefs come out with trays and serve everything, big deal, you know. I went to some functions like that and gave lectures in Delhi. High Regency, Port Royal Hotel, and nearby temple. And they're big fancy places. 5-star. Maya Star, Maya Star Hotel. I did some lecture and then they had some fees and all that. So, this is being told here. Sri Goswami is, because the gopis, what happened when they started to hear Krishna's flute, they went unconscious. They couldn't describe what they're seeing on meditation. They wanted to speak what they're seeing. Oh, he's so beautiful, he is Vajrayana, and he smiles like this. They couldn't speak because they were in trance. They lost their consciousness, they went in trance of amorous love. So picking up the thread, Shukadeva Goswami spoke this verse on behalf of the Manjari, on behalf of the Sakhis. Actually, the Sakhis were thinking this verse and seeing this in their meditation, but they're so excited they weren't able to say it. So he did a pretty good job of translating. Yeah, thumbs up for translating. Pay attention, please. Here's the translation, official. Krishna is wearing a peacock feather on his head, blue karnikara flowers on his ears, yellow garment, golden, brilliant gold, dhoti, and Vaishyanti mala. Krishna exhibited his transcendental form as the greatest of dancers. Natavara Vapu. As he entered the forest of Vrindavan, Vrindaranya Pravishad, and he filled the halls of his flute with the nectar of his lips, and the cowherd boys sang his glories. Govardhana Gita Kirti. Purport by BBC. Krishna's artistic way of dressing and the beautiful blue flowers placed over his ears excited the gopis' romantic, amorous desires. They poured the nectar of his lips into his flute. They simply lost themselves in ecstatic love for him. Child. Nice. Lost. That's where they got lost. Lost in love for Krishna. We'll see another translation here. That was number 5.
Yeah.
5. Exhibiting before their mental eyes an exquisite form resembling an actor on a stage, adorned with a crest of peacock feathers, wearing karnikara flowers on his ears, a flower mala of 5 different colors, and a golden cloth around his hips, and filling the halls of his flute with the nectar of his lips. Krishna entered Vrindavan, charming the land of Vrindavan with his footprints found at every step, his glory being sung by hosts of cowherd boys. Nice. Very sweet translation in English. Let's see what else we have here. Translation here. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see what a commentary on this verse. I have a lot of notes on my book here about this verse. Very interesting notes. Stan Goswami commentary. The gopis became overwhelmed with intense loving feelings for Krishna as they remember mentioning the Vrindavan forest. Shukadeva fills in for the gopis by describing the form of Krishna the gopis are seeing in their eyes of praying with their eyes of their praying shattered hearts. So what the gopis are seeing in their meditation, Shukadeva Goswami is describing verse number 5. We'll hear more about that in a couple minutes. Filling the halls with the nectar of his lips implies that Krishna vibrated the flute with a special feeling of ecstasy. So he was feeling ecstatic. He was walking with the cowboys behind all the cows on Gochan and Leela, entering the forest of Vrindavan near Govardhan. But his mind was in Barsana. His mind and heart were in the heart and mind of Radharani and Barsana. So that was in his heart and mind. So what the song he sang, because when people sing or play music, they play from their heart. So when Krishna, the Gopas don't have any idea. They think, oh, he's just playing some cool tune. So many ragas, even a day with us trying to figure out the ragas Krishna plays. So he's playing some really cool raga. So we'll glorify his musical ability. Oh, you're such a virtuoso Christian. You're so extra flute player. Go over in the Kirti, sing Krishna's fame and glories. But he's calling, in ecstasy, he's calling out for the gopis. And Snan Goswami understands that. Because who is Snan Goswami? He's a gopi. Nitya Mandri, Nitya Saki Mandri, Labanga Mandri. So he's Talatmiya, Bhav Talatmiya Radharani's heart. So he knows when he knows what Radharani's feeling, and he knows what Krishna's playing in his flute. His flute is, the vibration of Krishna's flute is carrying his love from the forest to Barsana. So you got SMS message. Bing. Oh, no. The SMS is carrying your love from your to your beloved. So Krishna plays flute, carries his love from his heart to his beloved. The original SMS. Sham Messenger Service. VMS. Vamshi Messenger Service. There's nothing new under the sun. Krishna is describing Krishna's dress. They're not describing pearl necklaces, golden arm bracelets, and other ornaments. Why aren't they mentioned? Because they're automatically always present with Krishna. But since this particular day was the first day of autumn, that's why this section of the Bhagavatam is called Pastimes in the Autumn Season. This Venu Gita and the culmination, Rasalila, that's all part of autumn. Shara season, autumn. But this is the first day of autumn, Venu Gita. So Krishna was playing special sports in the forest, so he took all these pearls and gold off and replaced with Karnikara flowers and wildflower garlands by Jandamala. He looked like a dancer on stage. All the dancers have leaves in their hair, Gunjamala in their hair, all wild stuff. So he's dressed like an Adivasi or something. Hippie people wear feathers and feathers, bandanas, put vines around their forehead, put feathers in the vine, flower malas, you dress that way, nature lovers. God, fairy goddess forest fairies. Spirits of the forest. The forest angels. So they dress up like that. They go to rock concerts, look really cool. Yeah. I see. Like that also. Everyone has a youth. No, you're not born old, you know. You get old, but you also have youth. Have some youth in there also. Let's see what it's everybody. Oh, let's see. Yeah, wait a second. Wait a minute. I forgot to read Proverbs translation. This is text 5. This is a very important verse for anybody who wants to memorize verses. You can tackle this one. I'll show you why in a few seconds. While discussing the transcendental vibration of Krishna's flute, the gopis remembered Krishna dressed, decorated with a peacock feather on his head, just like a dancing actor, with blue flowers pushed over his ear. It's interesting, Prabhupada said, pushed over one ear. Vishwanath Sargari brings that out in his commentary. Prabhupada was already on top of it. He pushed over one ear, but the BBC says on both ears. So his ears are ears. It's carnio. Carnio is plural, but it's, Vishwanath explains how it means one ear. His garment glowed yellow gold, and he was garlanded with a Vaijayanti necklace. Dressed in such an attractive way, Krishna filled up the halls of his flute with the nectar emanating from his lips. So the gopis remembered Krishna entering the forest of Vrindavan, which is always glorified by the footprints of Krishna and his companions. Nice translation. Krishna book is very sweet. This original pre-1978 version. Really big poetry. Very sweet. So this guy. Krishna Chakravarti Bhad Ki Jai. Vishnu's commentaries under verse text 6, by the way. We're discussing text 5, but the Tika text 5 under text 6. Made in India production. Well, yours truly. Seeing that the gopis could not speak, Shukadev Goswami, being omniscient, began to describe Krishna's pastimes according to their mood of intense love. What does that mean? Madhurya Bhav. So what does that mean? That Shukadev is in what? Shukadev Goswami is in Gopi Bhav. Gopi Bhav is what? Gopi Bhav, Madhurya. Gopi Bhav is only Madhurya Bhav. Krishna was bedecked with a peacock feather, and Karnikara flowers ears. Karnikara is that. The singular whereas Karnio means ears in dual form. Then indicate, so it's not on his ears, because the simple translation BBT, because this is done by BBT, because Prabhupada didn't do the BBT, Prabhupada did the chapter 14 and not his body, the new edition. So this is chapter 21, so it's done by his disciples. So they translate Karnio, because it's plural, means he has a flower both ears. Vishnu says it means he sometimes wears a flower on one ear and sometimes on another ear. It doesn't mean 2 ears, means 2 ears, but one at a time. Now one time flower in both ears. One time flower one ear, one time flower another ear, so both ears, 2 different days. You got it? He did this to express the intoxication of the youth. Youth is very intoxicating, as everyone knows. Thus Krishna's body, beautiful body, looked like the best of dancers. Krishna purposely dressed in an artful way to display his youthful charms in order to incite the romantic desires of the gopis. He was trying to inflame the passion in the hearts of the gopis by decking himself out like a dancing actor on stage. He's really clever. Seeing the gopis might have criticized the flute, writing holes in it, Krishna filled the holes with nectar of his lips. Though the flute is non-living, the touch of the nectar of Krishna's lips brought it back to life, brought it to life, and empowered that flute to madden the three worlds. Then considering the flute to be dull, lifeless, unqualified for such work, the vibration of Krishna's flute playing exudes from the holes and enters the ears and minds of the gopis. The implication is that the flute vibration makes itself successful in accomplishing its purpose of fully exhibiting its powers of conquering the rest gopis with Cupid. So Krishna used his flute to hypnotize the gopis, put them in a spell of amorous desire. He created cupidity in their heart with his romantic flute playing. Very clever guy, huh? So some guy goes to the bar and plays his guitar, sings love songs. A few girls gather around him, So all this music, boys and girls, is going together a long time. Guys are always trying different tricks to catch a girl. And that's on their own power and merit, they can't get too far. They have to have some tools and assistance. Guitars, flutes, whatever. So Krishna started all off. He's Hamsarasa Prabhu. Tenth chapter Gita, verse 8. Oh.
अहं सर्वस्य प्रभवो मत्तः सर्वं प्रवर्तते इति मत्वा भजन्ते मां बुधा भावसमन्विता.
Buddha Bhava Samhita. Good. Bhava Samhita. So this is Krishna. Now let's see my notes here. I have some interesting notes. Natavara Vavu. Oh, this is an interesting point. The acharyas say that this is the best verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Out of 18,000 verses, this is the best verse for remembering, for meditating on Krishna's beauty. There are two similar verses which describe Krishna's beauty. One is Brahmastuti, 10th canto, chapter 14, verse 1. The other is chapter 23, Yogi Padnis, glorifying Krishna. Chapter 23, 10th canto, verse 22. These three slokas to describe the beauty of Krishna's form are on three different levels. The bottom level is Brahma's verse. The middle level is Yogi Padnis verse. And the topmost level of verse describing Krishna's beauty is chapter 21, 10th canto, chapter 21, verse 5, spoken by the gopis. Or in the mood of the gopis, by Shukadeva capturing the mood of the gopis, as if the gopis themselves spoke it. These three verses reveal different tastes or ambition within the speakers. Lord Brahma's verse is mentioned in the bottom. He's looking from the viewpoint of Dasyaras. The wise are not offering obeisances, they're tasting, the wise of Yogi Padnis are tasting some Brajaras. They have desires, they're expressing desires to enter the pastime of Krishna Vrindavan. The residents of Mathura, like the Yagapatnis, were followed by Shri Bab or Krishna and Vrindavan Leela. But this shloka of the Venu Gita is not ordinary. As you read on Brajgovi's madness, Brajgovi's in this verse spoken by Shukadev in their mood, they're jumping from subject to subject. It's because first they're talking about his peacock feather, then they talk about his feet entering the forest and singing places. They're not just talking about his body, they're jumping all around the place because they're overcoming madness. Now let's look at these verses one by one. Let's look at the Brahma's verse. 14th chapter, verse number 1. Lord Brahma said, look it up, chapter 14, verse 1. This is followed by Shri Bab and the mode of Dasya. Das 14.1. Brahma Stuti, prayers of Lord Brahma, verse number 1. This verse is followed Dasya Bab, reverential mood of all official, worshipful mood. Also glorifying Krishna's body is Vapu, but not saying he's a dancing actor on stage. Go to Brahma, see the angle of vision of Brahma. So the angle of vision, Drishti Kona is important. Because the angle of vision you see according to your Bob. Like someone might see someone and think they're very beautiful. Someone else might not think so. You ask him, what do you think of this lady here? Oh, she's very beautiful. You ask him, he may not agree. Especially if his wife's around. If his wife's in the room, so be careful. You like that, Rachel? So it starts out, it goes, you see the difference between this verse and the goes. So we talk about, we worship sweetness, the sweetness of the goes Bob. So see the difference in sweetness of these. There's 3 prayers glorifying Krishna's beautiful body. This is the lowest one, there was the lowest one, middle, and top one. Everything's 3, remember I said that before. You are the only, oh Lord, oh, what does it say here? Ashkaba. Anyway. Idya. Idya means most worshipful. Nomedya. Nomi Idya. Idya. It's one of the Pancha Samskaras. Idya. Engage the disciple doing puja. Disciple does puja, got stuff and does puja to the Guru, they offers the mala, offers the flower, chanda. This is part of puja, part of Pancha Samskara Diksha. You all did it. Remember?
Yes.
So he said, you're the only worshipful God. Therefore, I offer my humble obeisance and prayers just to please you. So he's motivated. It's not hard to keep up with theater. There's motivation. I'm buttering you up because I want to ask for a favor. I'm flattering you. Where is that? Can I do it here? Oh, yeah, sure. So he's saying, you're God, you're great. Oh, by the way, protect me from the demons. And, I gave this blessing to this guy and this Ranikaji Boo now. Everyone's angry with me and please protect me. Brahma gave blessings to Ranikaji Boo,
Ravana, Hiranyakashipu.
Yeah. So I offer my humble obeisance. Why? Just to please you. Because I want a favor. O son of the king of cowards, your transcendental body is dark blue like a new cloud, Your garments brilliant like lightning. The view of your face is enhanced by your gunja earrings and peacock feather head. Wearing garlands of various flowers and leaves, equipped with a herding stick, bubble horn, flute, you stand beautifully with a morsel of food in your hand. Now, that's just very matter of fact. It's like taking a selfie with Bhagavan. It's like the description of someone with a selfie. Take a picture of what you see, what it was. But you know, the earth is feeling Ramanam from your touch. Compare this to go eastwards. So much different. So now, let us look at chapter 23, verse 22. Yagapatni Stuti. Prayers by the Brahmins' wives. These are Nikunjadini's prayers. The Brahmin Kapati. So she said, 23rd chapter, 22nd verse. Krishna's complexion was dark blue and his garment golden, wearing peacock feather, colored minerals, sprigs of flower buds, and a garland of forest flowers and leaves. He was dressed like a dramatic actor, dancer. He rested one hand on the shoulder of a friend, with the other hand twirled a lotus. Lilies graced his ears, and hair hung down over his cheeks, and his lotus-like face was smiling. This a little more sweeter, a little more intimate. Focusing on his smile and focusing on his Ras exchange of friendly Ras, putting his Sakhi Ras here. And so it's Krishna and his lovers, his coward boyfriends. And the Brahma source is just Brahma and Krishna. Brahma taking a selfie with Krishna. Nobody else in the picture. You want to take a selfie, somebody else in the picture. Get out. Oh, you're just me. And sometimes people say, want to take a picture of me. So they go and take a picture. Their wife gets in the picture. They say, oh, get out. Get out of your alone, Maharaj. I said, she didn't go out this side. She may I said, no. Let's take another picture. I want just you and me. I hold my hands. Don't curse me. No, okay, you're good. So this one's a little more sweeter. Now, let's look at the one we're studying. And then we're studying is now see what they're saying. He's a dancing actor. They said the same thing. But his feet are marking footprints. Ramanam, all the Sanskrit words are much more romantic. Ramanam means Madhurya Ras. Ramanam, Radharaman, lover of Radharani. Nectar was lips. Sudha, Adara Sudha. What do they say? Yeah, no, what do Yogipani say?
Rested upon shoulder of the friend.
I don't talk anything about lips, the nectar.
No.
See, you're talking about nectar, lips, nectar, flutes, ramanam. That's pretty innuendo. It's pretty intimating what's on their mind. Your lips are full of nectar, and the flutes came all nectar, and the ground is feeling ramanam from touch your feet. So when your feet touch the ground, and touch the ground is the breast of Mother Earth. She feels ramanam. So when your feet touch our breast, we feel ramanam also. So you see how much Rasik this verse is. 10th Canto, chapter 21, verse 5. It's totally amorous love. Karki Abab. You see it?
Yes.
Best to compare these two. This is ordinary love, this is praying. The Yajnavalkis have praying for Krishna. They were praying bhaktas. They describe doesn't have the rust, doesn't have the intimacy, doesn't have that romantic, erotic, amorous twist or amorous flavor, I should say, of verse 5. You got it? So just see the nectar of Venu Gita. So let's see what notes we have here.
That's Vatsalya Rasa Gurudev. Ignipatnis.
Yeah, buddies are now they're not Vatsalya. They're exhibiting a mood like gopis feed Krishna. They're not Vatsalya. Maharaj cooks his whole breakfast for him, cooks snacks for him, cooks sweets at lunch to dinner time. But she's not Vatsalya. So they gave all kinds of food and fed him, and fed the cowboys with the rasta. What they heard about Krishna, they didn't develop feelings of a mother, they developed feelings of a lover.
Ignipatnis.
Yogi buddies, they heard about him from all the Adivasis, pulling the women, came in the house to sell oils, fragrant oils, kasturi, and other things, gunjama and things for photography, decorating or photography, peacock feather fans. Adivasi come. Adivasi pick up peacock feathers, make a peacock fan, go sell in the fields, So Adivasi, pulling the women, come door to door, salesmen. They bring oils and kasturi, musk. They bring peacock feathers and gunjamal and red, earth and garlic, red earth and yellow earth and purple earth, and then different kinds of clays. Multani miti for shampooing your hair, the Yagapadis. They don't go out in the forest and dig up this mud from the lakes and stuff. The Adivasis should have blended. So they have big businesses selling all this stuff. So when they come there, the Yagavani say, tell us, oh, I just went to Nanagram. I saw Krishna. Wow, he's really handsome guy. Right. You look at my husband? Oh, your husband won't have nothing with that. Your husband's so uptight. This guy's got long, your husband had a shaved head. It looks like weird, This guy's got long, wavy hair. Big lotus eyes, really? So they got excited, They're attracted, Krishna, all attractive. So this way they developed, by hearing about Krishna, they developed amorous attraction, Madhurati. So now it's a big chance, so he talked to them like he talked to the gopis at Rasa dance, but they went back, because they were bound by their dharma. So let's see what else we have here. So that's one point I made about these 3 verses. You should take a note, it's very important for his teaching the sweetness of Krishna. 21, 5, 10th canto 21:5, 10th canto chapter 14 verse 1, and 10th canto chapter 23 verse 22. These are 3 verses describe Krishna's beauty from different viewpoints of Ras and Bhav. But according to your Bhav is how you see reality. The impossible for Brahma to speak 21:5. The impossible for the Yogapada to speak 21:5. They don't have the Bhav of a gopi. They don't have a gopi Bhav. So this is really, we should understand what isn't gopi Bhav, so we can understand what is gopi Bhav. What's in me that's more like Brahma? What's in me that's more like Yogapadis? Kick that out and fill our heart and mind with pure gopi Bhav. Shoot a Bhav. Shoot Bhav and shoot Daya. Shoot Daya is Siddha means shoot, pure. Your Bhav or Bhav has to be purified. Okay, carry on. Okay, you ready? Natavaravapa, what does that mean? Natavaravapa.
Best dancer.
Dancing.
The form of this dancer.
Natya Shastra, what's Natya Shastra?
Dancing. Shastra of dance.
The Shastra, drama and dance and drama, Natya Shastra. Bharat Muni's Natya Shastra. Ras. and dance involving exchange of ras, Natya Shastra. So Nat means dancing. What's the verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita about Krishna's guru?
Ami Sishyanat. Radhikara Prema Guru, Ami Sishyanat.
Radhikara Prema Guru Ami Shishyanat. What does it mean? Radhika is my guru of prema. Love guru. Ami Shishyanat in Bengali.
I am.
Disciple.
I'm a dancing shishya. Dance. Nach girl. We did Arinan Karti, big speaker. We go, Nach. Everybody's dancing. So let's see what the comment is. Shiva is Nataraj, but he can't compare to Krishna. Rajako, we see Krishna. This how Shiva dances crazy. And it's Tandra Nitya. Tandra Nitya is a frantic male dance. One foot is touching the moon planet. One foot is touching Saturn. One arm is touching Venus. Another arm is touching another planet. That's Tandra Nitya. Tanda Nitya. Dance, mad dance. So that's Shiva, okay. His body's dancing, that's all. But Gopis call Krishna Nataraj because from head to toe, every part of his body is dancing. Yeah. His ornaments are Natavara. His ornaments are dancing. His Makar Kundala are dancing. His waist bells are dancing. Kinkini Mala, ding, ding, ding. His ankle bells are dancing, ding, ding, ding. And he has armlets. Armlets are tied with silk strings and they're hanging down. His silk strings, his armlets are dancing. You know, silk strings. Like a lady ties a sash and dancing. He also ties a sash around his, it's called cummerbund. Cummerbund around his hips. There's yellow W, red, flaming red, anurag red cummerbund around his hips. And that's dancing also. His dhoti is fluttering the wind, his dhoti is dancing. His feet are dancing. His waist bells are dancing a sweet sound. His mala is swinging. His Vajjanti mala is swinging. His fingers are dancing on the holes of the flute. Fingers are dancing. His eyes are dancing. His dark tresses are bouncing on his shoulders. His hair is dancing. Hair is dancing. His eyes are dancing. His earrings are dancing. All the govas, cows, latas, creepers, branches of trees, and waves are all imitating Krishna's dancing. This is the meaning of the phrase Natavara Babu. He is a form of dancing, like a dancer. He's transforming everyone else into a dancer. Nice, huh? These are notes from commentaries I collected a long time ago. Is the nature, this discussion now on Karnikaram. Karnikaram, Karnio. Yeah, Karnikaram flowers on his ears. It's the nature of flowers to follow the sun. The sun moves across the sky, the flowers follow it. Especially Surajmukhi flowers, the very pronounced way. All flowers, they follow the sun. So, why is Krishna place his flowers sometimes on his right ear and sometimes left ear?
To express the intoxication of his youth.
What?
To express the intoxication of
Follows
his
Radharani.
That's I'm happy to hear you remembering Vishnu's commentary, word for word. He's expressing the intoxication of youth, that's correct. He's intoxicated with his beautiful beauty, and he's just enhancing it by moving his flower. But the line of the logic of what I'm saying, my question follows this logic. Flowers follow the sun. So when Krishna walks through a village, when he goes through Yavana or Varsana, sometimes the gopis are on the right-hand side of the street. Sometimes the gopis are on the right-hand side of the footpath when he goes through the cows and cowherd boys following. And so he puts the flower on his right ear. And I know when I go through Yavana, the Radharani's palace on the right-hand side of the road. When I go through Varsana, her palace on the left-hand side. So I put the flower on my left-hand side to express the intoxication of my love for Radharani. Youth intoxicates you, but love intoxicates you 100%. Being young intoxicates you, okay, everyone. Well, you're young and in love, you're totally crazy. You're totally drunk. You're totally 24/7 intoxicated. You lose your appetite, you don't sleep, you don't eat, you don't dress. You spend all the time on the cell phone, sending messages back and forth, calling every 2 hours. Get tired of talking, then send messages for 2 hours. Then call her. Texting. Wait. Texting or texting?
Yeah, texting.
Texting. Mad world. I get caught up in it myself sometimes. It's crazy. It's like Tar Baby. I tell you the story about Tar Baby, right? Tar Baby, I got stuck. Tar Baby.
No.
Yeah, it's something to...
I told you it was
Yes,
in
good.
Sunday satsang, GSS or something. There was a kid playing. He went in the forest. He saw a black
Yeah,
boy.
Legs.
Black boy with a baseball cap on. And, you know, like a young boy. But he's totally black as tar. And he went up to her. He said, "Hey, what's your name? You're new around here. I haven't seen you. You're a little dark." And he wasn't saying anything. It was just a doll made of tar, black tar, but dressed in a cowboy hat and it looked like a cowboy, like a boy, pants and shirt on or whatever. So he said, "You know, what's your name? Where you came from?" He wasn't telling. He said, "Why did you talk? Say something." So then he slapped his shoulder and said, "Say something." And the boys got stuck in the tar. He said he got stuck in the tar like glue, like super glue. He said, "What is this? What kind of guy are you, man?" Then he wanted to get his hand out, so he pushed him under, push the guy. He wanted to push the guy away, free his head, and his other left hand got stuck in the tar. So his two hands are stuck. Super glue. Not saying anything, you're stuck. So I kicked the guy. His right foot got stuck. He came his left foot. Stuck in the tar baby. That's a kid's story, you know. My mother told when I was 3 years old, you know. Bedtime story. The tar baby. So this is, you know, what I get to that.
Chatting message.
Yeah, he gets stuck on the set. He sends messages, texting back and forth. He gets stuck on it like a tornado. You can't put your fingers on it. Oh, what about this? Yeah, what about it? He goes on, it goes down the page. Oh, God, good night. The voice is too late. Good night. And then you go to bed with your phone and look half hour later, look. By the way, you have no message. You say, look, I already said good night half hour ago. Okay, I reply to that. Okay, now file good night. Good night. Then you throw the phone 50 feet across the room. Good night. So this is going on some places. Big time. So this is Krishna's dancing earrings. What time is it?
4:11.
Okay. Come over here. A Terminator. 20 feet. Fun. So the flowers follow the sun. So Krishna puts his flower one side of the other to intoxicate the gopis. Then it says Kanaka Kavisham, Vasa Kanaka Kavisham. Means Pitambra. Krishna wears the Pitambra dhoti, yellow dhoti, the same golden color as the Raja Gopis. So by wearing this dhoti, Krishna discloses his internal feelings of love for Raja Gopis. So that's why is Krishna wearing yellow dhoti? Because that's the color of Radharani. And I was making a flag for this ashram temple. The flag is a very auspicious thing to have. It's described quite a bit in Puranas, the value and purification of having a flag fly over your house or temple, or castle or palace or whatever. Many hundreds of verses describing the benefits of flag. So I decided I want to do that. So we put a flag there. With the help of our Delhi friends, got a maiden Delhi. And so I said, what color I'm going to put here? So one time I went through different flags. One time I had a blue flag. And I was going to get a flag because Nandabal has a flag on his palace. It's a male peacock with a fan tail. That's his flag over his palace. The peacock tail, beautiful tail, wide open, 180 degrees tail. That's his flag. So I was going to get one made like that. Be really cool. I thought, but yellow reminds me of Radharani. And now my life is dedicated to this golden girl. So I made yellow. So yellow became the standard flag over here. So Krishna wears yellow dhoti to remember the love of Radharani, because her love is like gold. It's molten gold. Gold melted 1,000 times 10,000 karat gold, 10 million karat gold. That's her love. So the flag reminds you of the pure love of Radharani, like molten gold. The more gold is melted and purified, it becomes more valuable. And it can change its carats, 5 carat, 10 carat, 24 carat. It means how purified it is. Remember I said everything and everyone in Vrindavan is meant to bring Radha and Krishna together. Meant to remind Krishna of Radharani. Meant to remind Radharani of Krishna. When Radharani sees a tamal tree, in the old days of Vrindavan, everywhere there were tamal trees, and everywhere kadamba trees. These are the most common trees growing in Brajmandal. 500 years ago. 100 years ago, from here, from right where we are right now, all the way down the road to Ral, a village called Ral. It's quite far, about 6-8 kilometers down the road. It was all Kadamba forest. 80 years ago. I met old people in the village of Rockland. It's only where my ashram is was the Kadamba forest. It was so dark there in the summer because everybody lived on the hill. At Rockland, everyone lived on the hill. No one lived out. Everyone lived on the inside of Prickamar. Outside, no one lived. The Prickamar goes around the hill of Rockland. Everyone lived on the hill. And then gradually other lower classes moved in and down the hill and stuff. Most of Brahmins live up there. So he said it was so cold, it was so dark in the forest you couldn't even see the light in the daytime. So dense the trees. It'd be like 20 degrees colder inside the forest and outside in the sunshine. It was all the way down to our trees. That would be nice. So it says, Adara Amritam, 9:3. Venu Adara Shuddha Purya. Krishna fills the flute with the nectar of his lips. So Adara Amrita comes out of the flute, becomes Nada Amrita. Nad, Venu Nad. Nad means sound. Say Venu Nad. So it becomes Nad Amrita. The nectar of sweet sound. The exquisite music of Krishna's flute makes dry trees become green and lush with foliage, makes flowers bloom, makes rocks melt, makes clouds stop moving in the sky. Lord Brahma becomes spellbound when he hears the flute. Sheshanaga, his head starts spinning. Sheshanaga is a big, on the bottom of the universe, he's holding out the Earth planet. His head starts spinning. He starts going like this. You ever see a basket? Inside a basket, Rajasthani guy has a cobra. And he opens the basket and he starts playing Shanai. And it's covered too. goes. That's how
Yes.
everybody's seen. Westerners always do the show, try to scare us. So Krishna's like that. He makes Sheshanag, here's the flute, he starts going like this. The universe is going gay, everybody's got a headache. Universal headache. The intergalactic headache. Rajagopi's hear the flute and inundates their heart with strong desires to meet Krishna. As soon as the Brajagopis begin talking. As soon as the gopis begin talking about the flute, a picture of Krishna's enchanting form playing his flute is implanted in their hearts, and they taste, and they lose external consciousness. Their throats choke up and they can't speak. The Rajagopis, submerged in ecstatic Krishna prema, they simply look at each other without speaking. Verse 5. How many of devotees have seen Krishna's footprints in Vrindavan?
On the Govardhan.
Huh? In Vrindavan, Brajmandal.
Yes.
In some, we have been in that where footprint of Krishna. We've been in that. Yes.
We went in Yatra Yatra.
And Kanvan is in Sharan Bahari. And
somewhere else.
the Nandagram near Brindakund is in Sharan Bahari, footprints from the hill.
And Sanatana Goswami, this
Govardhan is also.
Radha Madan.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Radha Mandir and Sevakunj in Vrindavan. There's a Shila, Sanatana Goswami Shila, Krishna personally stood, go around Shila. You saw Krishna's footprints there.
I never saw.
Sanatana Goswami, Bhajan Kutir also. Bhajan Kutir also. Sanatana Goswami, Bhajan Kutir, Madan Mohan.
Where?
In Madan Mohan, Bhajan Kutir of Sanatana Goswami, they also have Shila.
On the top.
On the top, Madan Mohan.
Yeah, footprint of Krishna?
Yes, Bhajan Kutir of Sanatana Goswami. They have also now, I don't know, before, but last 10 years I've seen.
Krishna came again and gave another footprint.
I don't know, they brought this Shila there, Govardhan Shila. It's there.
Yeah, they show me
Okay,
also.
two less.
That's a duplicate.
Actually, in temple they also showed me one Shiva. Say, oh, this is.
Oh, it's big in Bhajan Kutir, big one.
Well, there's supposed to be one Sheila. But you go to Rajasthan, to Jaipur, there's Radha Mandir. And they say that's the original Sheila. And Sevakunj, they say that's the original Sheila. They both look about the same. So now the original Sheila is on Dwasatila Tila and Sanatana Goswami's Bhajan Kutir. There's 3 original Sheilas.
Footprint in there. Krishna was walking everywhere.
Another footprint of Krishna is in Ratnavedi. Ratnavedi near Gwalpakur. After Krishna Sora on the right hand side, same side, on the west side of Pricklemark, on this east side, west side and east side. After Krishna Sora, a few hundred meters down the right hand side, go inside a little forest there.
In forest,
Forest. There's a rock there with Krishna's footprint and a bowl also. He milked the cow and the cow would milk it, the rock and rock milking.
This,
Yeah, there it is. Show everybody. You saw it?
Let me see. No, I never saw.
I think in a few weeks, then after next Saturday, we'll start doing yatras. The summer is too hot, and winter is
too cold.
Yeah.
This is a good time. But it's holy time also coming up, so we get a little smashed up with color. So we go that first. Huh? What time is it?
4:26.
Okay, let's go to the next verse. Understood Chandas, standard Bhagavatam Chandas, text number 6 of 10th Canto, chapter 21. Iti Venu Ravam Rajan Sarabhuta Manoharan
Iti Venu Rajan Sarvabhuta Manoharam
Shudra Brajasya Sarva
Shrutva Brajastriya Sarva
Variantyo Vive Vive.
Varnayantyo Dire Dire.
So Venu Ravan Rajan. Raja means king. What's king was being talked about here?
Parikshit Maharaj.
Now Shukadeva is speaking to
Parikshit Maharaj.
Parikshit Maharaj. He's saying, hey Rajan. Rava means sound. Rava means soundlessly. Sound about foot sound. Manoharam, what does Manoharam mean?
Mind stealing.
Pleasing to the mind.
Stealing the mind.
Stealing.
Stealing the mind.
Manohar is to steal.
Hara. Steal.
Yeah.
Man.
Ma means mind, hara means thief, steal, enchant the mind, captivate the mind, steal the mind. Manoharam.
She's saying Manohar Dada.
What does Bhuta mean?
Jiva, living beings.
Living beings, Bhuta. Sarvabhuta. So what does line 2 mean?
He's enchanting the mind of all living beings.
Enchanting to all the living.
Very good. Enchanting the minds of all. What's enchanting the minds of everyone?
The sound
The
of
sound
Krishna.
of
the
Lord.
Being Rava.
Shudra Brajasya Sarva. What does Sarva mean?
All.
All.
Everything.
What does Shriya mean?
Beauty.
Ladies of Raj.
Striya.
Go
Ladies.
ladies.
Ladies. Is ladies of Raj.
Ladies. Brajastriya. Braj ladies.
Shudra means what?
After hearing.
Listening.
Shravana,
Hearing.
Hearing.
Shrutis, what are the 4 Shrutis?
The first Shrutis, the first Veda.
Atharva Veda,
Veda, Rig
Veda.
Rig Veda,
Samaveda,
Samaveda,
Yajurveda.
Yajurveda. So the 4 Shrutis, they're learned by hearing, Shruti, Shravanam, hearing, Shruti. Varna means syllables, sound, syllables, reverberate, embrace each other. So the gopis heard Krishna's flute, and they start embracing each other. Just like you see, in every month, the cows, there's an animal called a cow, and the cow has a cycle like a human being. Every month the cow gets excited. It has a period, you could say. It's like a human woman. So when a cow is excited and there's no bulls around, one cow jumps on another cow. One cow gets excited, just acts like a bull and jumps on another cow. It looks so funny. But they do like that. There's the impulse of desire, you can't, very hard to control. So the gopis are hearing Krishna's flute, are getting excited with romantic desires, amorous desires. They want to embrace Krishna, they want to embrace the flute player, but he's not there. So they just lead the race with Shaka, tongue ready to race around, everybody just embrace each other. As a compensation. Can't embrace Krishna, have to embrace somebody. Embrace a tree or, whatever. They embrace each other. When the young ladies and the Braj Gopis heard the sound of Krishna's flute, which captivates the minds of all living entities, they all embraced each other, embraced one another and began describing it. So the Venu Gita is spoken by different gopis while they're embracing each other. It's pretty amazing to think about. The gopis are embracing each other. All the flutes, the Krishna's like this, embracing each other. And one gopi's looking at the other gopi, talking to her like she's Krishna's flute player. In one verse of the Venu Gita, another gopi who's embracing her replies to her like she's Krishna, and she's another verse of Venu Gita. That's what he's saying. Let's see some other translations here. See what Krishna, what Prabhupada says in Krishna book. Text 6, chapter 21. Place here. Krishna is very expert in playing the flute. Gopis are captivated by sound vibration, which is not only attractive to them, but to all living creatures who heard it. That's all he says. Everyone's attracted to Krishna's flute. Let's see what the Gita press guy is saying. What was that? That was 6, huh? Oh, that's interesting. See, the flute, Krishna's flute captures the mind of all living beings. And celebrating the flute, the gopis of Vrindavan mentally embrace Krishna. Okay, they mentally embrace Krishna and physically embrace each other. Mental embrace is one thing, physical embrace is another thing. Everyone agrees to embracing what's going on. That's interesting. Where's that? That's verse 6, huh?
6.
The leaders of each gopi, the leaders of each group of gopis spoke 2 verses of praise, but they felt apprehensive about revealing their inner moods before the common people. To avoid explicitly explaining their intimate pastime to Krishna, the gopis spoke in a hidden but humorous way. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see what the commentary is. Springtime's coming. Watch out. Cupid's gonna catch you. Arrows of Cupid. Romance is in the air. This is Vrindavan. Romantic place. Sanatana Goswami says, Varianto Virabire means the gopis embrace Krishna trapped in their hearts. By nature, special loving mood arose. All the gopis embrace each other. Or they all embrace the vibration of the flute. Or it could be that Sukadeva Goswami, he's giving different ideas of Virabire. Virabire means embrace. It's in line. What line is it?
Last line, last word.
Last line.
Last word.
Last word. So Sanatana Goswami is giving 4 different meanings of embrace. Pay attention. They embrace Krishna in their hearts. They embrace each other. They embrace the vibration of the flute. Or the 4th one, Sukadeva Goswami is addressing Krishna. Sukadeva grabs Krishna by the arm, lifting him up and embraces him. This is not Goswami. You hear what I said?
They embrace Krishna in their hearts and embrace each other.
Yeah. Well, then he said, Sukadeva looked at Pariksha. He said, oh, you're displaying special loving symptoms. And then Sukadeva grabbed Pariksha by the arm, lifted him up and embraced him. So everybody's embracing her. That's why when Krishna's dancing, Venu Natavara. I mean, not the what is it?
Venu Ravam. Venu Ravam. Venu Ravam.
Natavara, what is it? Natavara Babu. When Krishna's dancing, earrings dancing, waist bells, everything's dancing. But everyone's embracing. Sukadeva's embracing King Pariksha. Gopis are embracing each other. Gopis are embracing the flute. There's a big embracing party going on. Sounds good, like mama hugging mama. That South Indian lady was hugging mama.
Amritama.
Amritama.
Amrita. Anandamai.
She's your neighborhood, I think. You got stay there. What's her name?
Amritanandamayi. Amrita.
Amritanandamayi.
Oh, Richard under my hugging mom. She hugs the world. Very good. She's doing something good. Helping people try and spread love in their own way. It's a good thing. Love is always good. What's bad about that?
No,
It's a good thing.
not that good.
Huh?
No purpose.
No purpose. Okay, let's see notes on this one. We got a bunch of notes on this. It's very clear upon hearing the Venu Gita, the flute song of Krishna. All the birds, animals, trees, plants, and all the rich bosses, young and old, became attracted and filled with bliss, according to the level of the individual bhavas. The sweetness of Krishna's Venu steals the mind of every living entity. There's a hidden meaning here. Hidden meaning here. At this time, at the time of the rasa dance, the sound of Krishna's flute enchanted the beloved rich gopis. No one else. Although all living entities minds were attracted by Krishna's flute. Only the Brajramanis sacrificed their shyness, self-control, fear, disregard for public opinion, social conventions, virtuous conduct, and all other attachments, and ran to meet their lover, Krishna. Half dressed or improperly dressed. So everyone heard Krishna's flute and rasa dance. And they became attracted, but they didn't give up their position. They didn't sacrifice everything for that flute player. When they go each for the flute, they sacrifice everything for Krishna. So the idea is, when Krishna, many fortunate living entities get the call from Krishna. They get a message in their heart. They get an inspiration in their heart to turn to God. But most people can't follow up on it. They hear it, but they feel some movement towards God, but they can't sacrifice their attachments to the mundane world to live a life centered around Bhagavan, Krishna. So most people stay helpless in the material samsara. Like always, they respond properly and favorably. Krishna's inviting. But Krishna's playing the flute, inviting all living entities in his own way. How many people pick up on it? Very few, very fortunate. What does Krishna says in Gita? 7th chapter, Gita, verse number 3. Manushanam sahasreshu kaschid yadati siddhi yadadam avishadanam kashyam. Thousands among men, one may endeavor for God, and those who endeavor for God, hardly one finds him. Muktanam abhisiddhanam Narayana Prayana Kotishavi Mahamuni. Koti means millions of Mahamunis. Hardly one is the Narayana Bhakta. Narayana Prayana. Hardly one is Narayana Bhakta. The various munis, very learned, but they don't strengthen it, become bhaktas. So Manoram, the gopis got, the Manoram means Sarabhuta Manoram, means all the entities were attracted, but they didn't make the sacrifice the gopis made. Gopis are also, the deer were Manoram, everyone's Manoram, but no one gave up their attachments to sacrifice their life for Krishna. The gopis gave up everything, sacrificed their life for Krishna. Manoram applied to everybody. It says Sarabhuta Manoram. Everyone became every living entity became attracted to Krishna. Trees, the birds, deer. They didn't give up their positions, didn't give up their attachments. Before this time, each gopi tried to hide her feelings from other Sakhis, fearing that the other gopis will understand the intensity of her heart. So the gopis were exhibiting avahita bhav. Avahita bhav means concealing something by speaking in an indirect way. Each Braja gopi wants to hide her feelings. Other praying for love for Krishna. They want to meet Krishna and enjoy with him. Each gopi is hiding their feelings, hiding their praying towards Krishna. Instead, they're saying, Krishna is so beautiful. Braja gopis say, instead of saying, Krishna is so beautiful, to hide their feelings, gopis say, this tomato tree is so beautiful. Why is this creeper embracing this tomato tree? And now they start describing to their intimate friends the bhavas arising in their hearts due to Krishna's darshan. Some Braja gopis getting so overwhelmed in their emotions, they're thinking that their Sakhis were Krishna himself. So some Braja gopis hugged each other and floated in the blissful ocean of Krishna Milan. Oh, you're Krishna. Embrace me. Pretty amazing, huh? That's the verse. Iti Venu Ravam Rajan Sarvajana. They heard the sound of Krishna's flute and they started embracing each other. What's the time now?
4:48.
Okay, that's 10 minutes. Okay. Any questions on this verse? Verse number 6, number 5. Maybe 2 verses today.
This verse, you said that the 5, verse 5, you said that is the best verse of Bhagavatam that describes the beauty of Krishna. So it's nice to meditate on this verse that we, Manjari Svarupa, are speaking this verse to Radharani to describe the beauty of Krishna.
Yeah, of course. That's the value of Krishna Karamrita. Some people practicing Manjari Bhava sadhana, they say, I just want to read books about Manjaris. The book Krishna Karamrita is about Krishna. I'd rather read Vyakus Manjari Rara Sunani. What's the value of a book? Because that's not talking about Radharani. This book is all about pleasing Radharani. So there's no greater Radha Bhakti in the last contemporary times than Sri Ananda Swamiji Maharaj. He's a great Rasika Vaishnava, worshipper of Radha Vrindavan Chandra and Radha Krishna. He wrote elaborate commentaries on Krishna Karamrita, describing that the gopis like to hear these verses, Radharani likes to hear these verses. So how did Krishna know about that? How did Krishna know about Krishna Karamrita? Because Lita Vishaka spoke Krishna Karamrita to Krishna in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was Gambhira Lila. Lita Vishaka would speak to him every night verses from Krishna Karamrita. So Sudhanar and Rai Ramananda were Lalita Vishaka. They were comforting the Mahabhav Radharani and Vira Bhav. Mahaprabhu was feeling separation from Krishna the Radharani's Mahabhav in Gambhira Lila. Gambhira Lila means very deep. Gambhira means cave, means underground. Gambhir means deep, grave, hidden, confidential, private Lila, Rahasya Lila. So in that time, the only thing that could give peace of mind and happiness and separation from Krishna and Radharani was verses from Karamrita. So you can see the supreme value of Krishna Karamrita for Manjari Bhav Sadhana, because we'll speak these verses to Radharani to soothe their separation from Krishna. So this is a very important book. We follow the teachings. We're Gaudiya Vaishnavas. We follow the footsteps of Lord Chaitanya and his followers, Rupa and Raghunath. The Krishna Karamrita is not written by a Gaudiya Vaishnava. It's written by Bilbamangala Thakur 1,000 years ago. He wrote the book way before Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya appreciated it because there's so much anukulya for Manjari Bhav and Radha Bhav, Sakhi Bhav. So the commentaries of Ananda's Babaji are fully encouraging for those who are practicing Manjari Bhav. Anything else? Verse 5, you see it, sweetness of the description of the gopis. Shri Goswami and Gopi Baba Madhurya Rati, Braja Madhurya Rati, Gopi Baba, he's speaking this verse on behalf of the gopis who are stunned in ecstasy, remembering Krishna, hearing his flute. They're seeing what's being described in verse 5 of chapter 21. They're seeing what Sukadeva Goswami is describing, because Sukadeva Goswami is in Samadhi. He's in Bhakti Samadhi, which is totally transcendental experience. It's not like the Samadhi of Patanjali. Patanjali talks about Samadhi also. Asam Pragya.
Asana pranayama.
Yeah, there's two kinds of.
Asana pranayama.
Sampragnata, asampragnata.
Asam Pragya and Pragya Samadhi, which are all the modes of nature, and Sattva-gun, Sadarani describes this in his book. They're in Sattva-gun, but the Bhakti Samadhi is Ladni Shakti, is Sringarati, is spiritual energy of Krishna. So it's totally transcendental. It's way beyond the Samadhi of a yogi. Yogi enters the deep state of Samadhi, that's perfection yoga. Yoga has 8 steps of the yoga ladder. What are they?
Yama, niyama, yama,
Yama, Niyama, Asana,
pranayama,
Pranayama,
pratyahara,
Pratyahara,
Dharana,
Dharana,
Dhyana,
Dhyana,
samadhi, ashtanga, samadhi.
Samadhi.
Samadhi. 8 steps, they get Samadhi. So, Bhakti is more than that. But it's transcendental. You see Radha and Krishna. So, Sukadeva Goswami enters Samadhi, and in Samadhi, he entered the gopis and he spoke this prayer on behalf of the gopis. This is Radharani glorifying Krishna in verse 5. This is how she sees Krishna. There's so much Ras. As a matter of fact, did you have anything that you can contribute from that Panchamrita? Did you look for this verse?
You already described everything. That's
That's right. Yeah, had some notes from that or something.
And initially he glorifies the verse, saying that this is the verse. Actually, what happened? Sukadeva Goswami doesn't want to come out of the mother's womb because he was afraid of this world. Then when he actually seated in Brahma Bhuta Sthita, he was seated in that platform of Brahma Bhuta platform. Then he comes out and runs away. Then he roams around in the jungle. Then one carpenter, thinking him to be actually a ghost, he was so afraid. So he goes to Vyasamuni, Vyasadeva Bhagwan. Then Vyasadeva Bhagwan understands that he is actually his son Sukadeva Goswami. So he says, okay, whenever you see the ghost coming near you, you read this verse. So then the carpenter remembers and he recites this shloka. Then Sukadeva Goswami gets very attracted and comes towards him. The carpenter is much more afraid, so he runs and goes to Vyasdev. This is what actually Jiva Goswami describes in one sandarbha.
I don't know if anyone heard that story. There's a story on Kramasandara by Jiva Goswami, which is quoted in a book written by Anandas Babaji Maharaj called Panchamrita, which is a commentary on 5 Gitas, the 10th Canto of Bhagavatam. There's a commentary on Venu Gita, chapter 21, 10th Canto, on this verse 5, about Krishna's beauty, or Habitam Natavara Babu Karam, that Sri Goswami left his mother's womb after 16 years. He was Brahmin, realized, and he ran away. And he went, there was one carpenter down the way somewhere. And he came, and the carpenter saw him, and he was this sort of dark blue color and no clothes. And he thought he was a ghost. He saw he's a ghost, so then he ran. And then he ran to Vyasadeva
For help.
for help. He said, "You're a rishi, you're a sage. Because I saw a blue ghost. He was naked, because ghosts are often naked. They don't wear clothes. They don't have any clothes." So, and I got really scared. I was sure you can have any idea. Any suggestion how to protect myself. He said, when this ghost, you see the ghost again, chant this verse, verse number 5, Venu Gita, or Habidambra. So again, Sukadeva Goswami came to see that ghost, to see that carpenter. And the carpenter chanted this verse. And when Sukadeva heard the verse, he got very attracted. He got very enchanted and attracted. And he started running towards the carpenter. The carpenter got deathly afraid. He said, "I chanted this mantra to chase the ghost away. Now the ghost is chasing me." So then the carpenter ran back to Vyasdev to get another mantra. Because that one didn't work so good. And Sukadeva Goswami ran back to Vyasadev's ashram. And when he got there, and then Vyasadeva cooled down Sukadeva and spoke more verses, spoke the whole Bhagavatam. So this is explained by Jiva Goswami and Kramasandara. So it shows you the power of this verse. You can bust ghosts with this verse. So this is a nice thing. So not next Saturday, because next Saturday we're going Yashra Kamban. But on the 17th of February, our next class will be there. Srimad Bhagavatam Saturday class, next class will be February 17th. It'll be on verse number 7, which is the first official verse of Gopi Gita, where the gopis are actually speaking, directly speaking themselves. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Jai Jai Shri Radhe.
Jai Gurudev.